Today today is like our demo session. So today we will see like basic introduction. What is power apps? What is power automate? Why do we need power apps? What is different in power apps? Okay, like those kinds of things. From where power apps is coming, all those things. And from tomorrow we will directly go to hands on. So we can start from basic topics in after, like what is label, what is button, what is drop down, what is radio button, like those things. After that we will see some intermediate topics like what are variables, and apart from that we will see some advanced topics also connecting to data sources, then how to filter data, how to sort data, how to do deployment, how to do testing, what are components, what are the advantages of components, how can we optimize power apps, what are UI UX properties, how can we make better UI UX. These were only for power apps. Also we have some power automate topics. So in power automate topics, again, what are variables, then let's say apply to each loop, and how can we connect power apps to power automate, send data to power apps, receive data from power apps, those scenarios, send email. We'll see some generic concepts also, so that you can apply those concepts on any kind of connector. Once we complete all power apps topics, I will give you one power app for practice, and so you can practice. So I will show that power app also in this room. So what that looks like. Should we start? Are you able to see my PPT?
Yes, we can.
Yep. Any doubts, guys? Don't hesitate, directly ask. Okay. Welcome all to Power Apps and Power Automate training. So when we hear Power Apps or Power Automate, so first thing we hear is Power Platform. So in Power Platform, like this is like basic architecture of Power Platform. We can see. Okay. So it is group of technologies. Very simple words. Power Platform. So it has 5 technologies: Power Apps, Power Automate, Power BI, Power Virtual Agents, Power Pages. Each technology is defined by one word. So Power Apps means act on data, ACT, act, application development. Example, like in any organization, if you go any organization, we have employee onboarding application, we have ticketing, we have leave management system, then we have some internal let's say policy kind of a website, so we can see all policies and everything, we can ask some questions, all that. These are some of the examples of power apps. Application development, act on data. CRUD operations. CRUD means create, read, update, delete. Clear? Hello guys, clear to you what is power apps?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Next, power automate. So you go to ATM and you like put your card into that machine, like put your password and all that, remove some money. As soon as you remove money, you get SMS on your registered mobile number. This much money has been debited from your account. This is automation. This is example of real world automation. You go to some online website, let's say Amazon, you buy something. As soon as you click that, like you make payment, you will get one email notification on your registered email ID. This is your order details, this is order number, this is total price, it will be delivered in this many days, something like that. That is Power Automate. Automate is the keyword. All right. So Power Automate is not developed by Power Platform team. So that is one concept. There is one already existing technology, Azure Logic App. So it is already existing. Power Automate is rebranded version of that. So earlier Power Automate was called as Flow. Currently they have rebranded it to Power Automate. Next, Power BI. So many people have heard of Power BI actually because Power BI released in 2013 like that. So it's been 10 years. That's the reason many people have heard of it. It's like getting absorbed in like many companies. Analyze is the keyword. So basically you got historical data. Let's say 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. Throughout these 4 years, how many people bought Power Apps licenses? So you got this historical data, 4 or 5 years data. Based on that, you can predict future sales. In 2023, how many people will buy Power Apps? In 2024, how many people will buy? Trends you can see in the data. So basically, we can achieve this using report creation, Power BI reports, business analytics. Clear? Hello
Yes.
guys. Yep. So like during our demo session and from tomorrow onwards, I will cover interview questions as well as project related things, both the topics. So let's say you face an interview, Power Apps interview after our course completion. You should be able to answer what is Power Platform, what is Power Apps, give me some real world examples, those kinds of things. Getting? Because see, Power Automate, you guys are from different technologies, like background. So initially you haven't worked on these technologies. So you can give some real world examples. That is also fine. Like automation examples, application examples, this Power BI thing, like that. It shows like if you show this to interviewer, like it is a good impression basically. Next, Power Virtual Agents, chatbot creation. So basically, like in India, we have this Reliance Jio and Airtel, two kinds of uh, mobile network providers. These things. If I face any issue related to network, any range, I can go to my Jio or Airtel Thanks app and click on some get help like that. Chatbot is there. I get predefined options. Press 1 for account details, press 2 for like you want any broadband connection, press 3 for let's say recharge details, press 4 for some offers, press 9 to connect to some live agent. So live agent means human in this case. So before connecting to live agent, some of the load is taken by this chatbot thing. Hence, assist is the keyword. It is assisting all humans. This is the technology. Power Pages. So Power Pages is not new. Last year, actually, in Power Apps there were three technologies: Canvas app, model-driven app, Power Apps portals. So last year, Power Apps portals got rebranded as Power Pages. So here, actually, website development is this. This is website development. This is application development. That's the difference. So here again, like act is the keyword. Any doubts? Hello.
No, Suresh.
Yep.
All good.
Okay. Yep. Next. Data connectors. SharePoint list, SQL Server, Excel, data verse table. Apart from that, let's say WhatsApp connector, Instagram connector, Facebook connector, ServiceNow connector. 900, 1000 kind of connectors are present in Power Platform. Adobe connector. Okay, like I know this much. Like, but there are Twitter connector, thousand connectors are there. So basically, in like any project, we use Office 365 Outlook, we use Azure, we use Power Apps connector, then we use Power Automate Management connector, we have Power BI connector, like those things, Dataverse connector, Excel and all that we generally use, and Outlook connectors, Teams connector, like those. Apart from that, any project related scenarios you have, you can use ServiceNow connector, Adobe connector, WhatsApp connector, Gmail connector, Google Drive connector, like that. AI builder, form processing, document processing, like that scenario is there. So you got one tax invoice. Using this, you can recognize the details. Let's say order number, how many items you bought, what is the total price, all that. That is AI builder. Microsoft Dataverse. So again, this is rebranded product. Earlier it was called as Common Data Service (CDS). I think last to last year, I think they got rebranded. Microsoft Dataverse. Dataverse is the first choice for Power Apps. Okay, it is native to Power Platform. SharePoint, Excel, SQL Server not native. It is outside of Power Platform. This is native to Power Platform. Hence, we can get high performance if we use this connector as compared to other connectors. This is cloud based, it is fully secure, and it is scalable. 99.9% uptime. Power FX. So again, this name was not present. I think last year they gave this name. In Canvas Power Apps, I will explain what is Canvas and what is model driven also. Okay. So Canvas Power Apps, we use some language, formula language. So earlier it was just called as formula language. Now they call it Power FX. Currently, Power FX is present only in Canvas model driven and Power Virtual Agents and somewhat in Dataverse. Four products, like 1, 2, 3, and here 4. This is recognized as Power Platforms language. It means in the future it will be added in all the products. All means Power Automate, Power BI, Power Pages, all. So you learn one language, you can use all the products. Currently, in Power BI, DAX language is being used. Data analysis expressions, like that. Okay. In Power Automate, I said Power Automate is rebranded of Azure Logic App. So those formulas are being used as of now. So once Power FX support is enabled, you can directly use that. Managed environments. So this is responsible for automated deployments, solution checker enforcements, like that. This is again relatively new feature. Managed environments, like whatever people are present in this environment, all the users should have premium license. That's the requirement of this. All this constitutes Power Platform. Any doubts?
No, Suresh.
What is okay? All good. Yep. So let me show you this slide first. This is current scenario of Power Platform. So basically it shows integration with all other technologies. So you see here 5 technologies, every developer. I will explain this. And this is our all traditional things. So Azure, Logic Apps, SQL database, SQL data warehouse, Dataverse, Azure DevOps, all that. Teams. So point here is, see, so let's talk about what are professional developers, what are citizen developers. So you guys are like, I get like you guys are from IT background, majority of guys. Okay, so you are professional developers means you already know, you already have completed IT engineering. Okay, so you know what is C language, what is C++, what is JavaScript, what is C sharp, what is Java, like that. You know object oriented concepts, correct? Getting?
Yeah.
Yep. It means you are professional developers. That's the thing. Power apps, on the other hand, is meant for professional developers also, but intention here is if you are CA like, or BCom, MCom guy, doctor, B.Ed, D.Ed, those guys, they haven't done IT engineering. They don't know all OOPS concepts. They can also create apps. That's the intention of Power Apps. That's the intention of Power Platform. Everyone can be a developer. These guys are called as citizen developers. All citizens. Like all citizens are not engineers. Correct. Not all citizens are not IT engineers. That's the point. Mechanical engineers can also develop Power Apps. Civil engineers also. ENTC also. Those guys only. Electrical also. Electronics also. Like that. That's the reason currently we are seeing a lot of demand in Power Apps. If you go to LinkedIn, go to jobs section, direct search Power Apps, you will see lots of requirements. You will go to Naukri.com, you will see lots of requirements. If you are in US, you can see dice.com, dice.com. You will see lots of requirements. Anyone can be a developer. You don't need 10, 20 years of IT experience to build Power Apps. See, I have 4 years of experience, but I can build Power Apps end to end, right from development to deployment. Getting? Hello.
Uh, Suresh, like one question.
Yes, go ahead.
Any coding skills is required like React.js or AngularJS like that for this?
You don't need to learn React.js. I don't know actually React.js. I don't know Angular also. Still, you can make
Okay.
successful career in Power Apps. That's the point.
Yeah.
Getting? So we all guys are from IT here. That is good thing. But if you are not from IT, that is also fine. No problem at all. Directly you can get started. No dependency on our education field. Clear?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So actually, I want to tell you guys like from where Power Apps is emerged. Yep, Santosh, you can ask doubts. Hello. Okay. Okay, let me share my Excel for you guys. Excel everybody knows, correct? Excel, PowerPoint, Word. Every guy knows. Hello.
Yes.
Yep, correct. Yeah, guys, this is the interactive section. Like you can interact. See. So point is that this Excel thing, like all other guys also know. They are not engineers, still they know what is Excel and they can use Excel. And they know this formula, sum. Okay, correct? Everybody knows this simple sum formula. Or let's say I write hello here, I write world here. So I can write equal to this and this. Enter. Everybody knows this. Like to combine two different text, I can use this ampersand and like that. I can add space also like this. Clear. Hello.
Yes.
Yep. Next formula, again simple, if formula. If this is greater than 2, print, let's say yes, and print no, if it's not. If 1 is not greater than 2. Again, very, very simple if formula, everybody knows. Power Apps team thought people are using Excel from 20 plus years, at least 20. Every guy knows. So instead of making a new language, why not reuse this one, already existing one, so that we can reach to more people across the world. And our goal is again, don't forget, anyone can be a developer. That's our goal. Got it? So whatever formula we will see, power fx formula we will see, those closely resemble Excel formula. Getting.
Suresh,
Yep.
I have doubt if you example if you after completing or mid of the training when you are
Mhm.
using any Power App project in my office, your support is there
Did not get you. Like after completion of course, if you get any error in power apps, you want my support,
no no
like that, right?
example if any projects like if you are stuck in the project after completing training, so
Mhm.
if you want any support from you
Yeah, I can give one session support.
okay.
Okay. Yep. Actually, point here is, see, we are covering so many topics.
Okay.
Like from okay, let me show you power apps. Now let's go. Are you able to see power apps?
Yes, yes.
Yep. So let me directly show you one power app I developed. So okay, first point. This is make.powerapps.com. Starting point for like power apps. So in the apps section, I can see all my apps, and ticketing tool is the app I developed. Everybody able to see this app? Hello.
Yes. Ticketing
Yep.
tool. Yeah.
Yeah. See, this
Is
app
this
covers
Canvas
all.
app?
Yes, correct. Yeah. So during our course we will see Canvas app only. Yeah. So if you see changing colors in button, so canvas means, okay, let me show what is canvas, then I will explain. See, so if I click new app, I can see canvas and model demo. Let's click on canvas. uh, in these kinds of apps we have to select form factor, tablet or mobile. So let's select tablet, and let's give today's date. Create. Yep. This to this is called as canvas, blank canvas. Getting. So here you can drag and drop controls, text labels. I dropped this. I can insert, click button, like that. If I click, I can move it, make it big, change some properties, font size 25. Again, text, I can write something like hello all, like that. Font weight, let's change. Font, again, let's say dancing script, something like that. Or this. Then I can have some background colors, like okay, some dark colors background, and then text color as light, like that. Tell me guys, to create this kind of label, did I write any code?
No.
That's that is the thing called as no code approach. So we know pro code. Pro code means professional developers. Pro code means you already know Visual Studio Code. You write long lines of code, 1,000 lines of code, 2,000 lines of code, JavaScript, C Sharp, and Python, anything like .NET, all technologies. That is pro code. This I think what I did, I just set some properties basically. Drag and drop, set some properties. That was no code. Without writing any code, I achieved my requirement. And one another example of low code means with minimum code you will get the requirement achieved. So let's say notify. Hello all, welcome. Welcome to Power Apps. Like that. Here I can give notification type. Yes. I want it to display for 5,000 milliseconds. Means 5 seconds. I wrote one line of code to display notification. I can change button code to notify. See, notify here. Play, click the button. This is example of low code. 1 2 lines, 10 20 lines, I can get my requirements achieved. Not 1,000 lines, not at all. 1,000 not. 10 20. Very complex, very complex code 50. Not about that. Getting what is low code, no code, pro code. Clear? Hello guys.
Yes, Suresh, clear. Yeah.
Yep, yeah. So again, this is blank canvas. So our goal, mm, in this session, Canvas, Power Apps, Power Automate Cloud, Power FX, Dataverse. And apart from that, so Dataverse will be our main focus. And after completion of all these things, I will give one this Power Apps to you. I will show another screens. We will also see Power Apps with Excel, Power Apps with SharePoint list. Those scenarios as well in one session. So you got Power Apps with three mostly used uh, like data sources. Three mostly used means Excel, SharePoint list, Dataverse. SQL Server actually we need a license, so we cannot check SQL Server, but these three we can check. So let's click on this blinking text, like new blinking image, dark mode, rotating colors, HTML text, HTML links. Here I click, I go to Power Apps website. Then this is again HTML, some list you can see, images. I click on button. This all data is coming from our Dataverse tables. So you can filter the data. See, if you hover, you see popping text. You see different kinds of color coding. Its data is already sorted in reverse order. descending order. See, created on 1 May, 29 April, 30 March, like that. You can search through records. I search for 5, 4, like that. Search, sort, filter. Any kind of application you need these three operations. Any. If it is not even Power App, still you need this. Search, solve, filter. Any application development means CRUD operations. Create, read, update, delete. Any application development using any technology. These operations are involved. Power Apps is also doing same CRUD operations. Only advantage we get here is whatever requirements you have, we can deliver it faster as compared to traditional technologies. Getting, see, every company has employee onboarding app, ticketing tool app. Everything is working without Power Apps also. This question in interview will ask you, why do we need Power Apps? Everything is working without Power Apps also. Why people are, why people want to switch to Power Apps? Why is there requirement of Power Apps? Correct. Because Power Apps is offering some benefits which traditional technologies are not offering. That's the reason. Benefits like this: low code, no code, drag and drop, less IT experience, no dependency on IT engineering team, faster development, faster testing, faster deployment, faster satisfaction of customers. If you deliver something fast, it means you are saving your cost. All those things. Getting? That's the reason we need to learn Power Apps. Everybody understood demand. Why there is demand? This is also crucial. Okay, next. If I go to different screen again, I can see some form type of experience. So we will see during this our training also how to create these forms, how to create records and all that. Tab kind of experience. This also. You can make some changes like this. I write something, click on update, ticket updated successfully. I get the notification like that. And see, I can see some icons, home icons. If you go to this screen, home icon is at same location. If you go to more details, same location. Every place, same location. How to implement this consistent UI? If I create dark mode, like turn on, see, all colors get changed throughout application at all the places. Everything works. All those kinds of things. Apart from this, we will see Power Automate also, which is required for automation. So canvas means, so this canvas technology means you should handle UI UX plus logic, both the things. That's canvas. Lot of creativity you can do in UI UX. These animations and all that. And here presentation matters. If your app is good looking, people will buy it, something like that. And of course it has to like it has to achieve customer requirements also, but first impression, it should be good looking, it should be user friendly. So if I hover on button, I should see hand icon. Hand icon shows me it's clickable. If I hover on this record, hand icon. So how to get these small details, we will see. Any doubts in our course? So after completion of course, you will be able to develop these kinds of power apps. You will be able to test. I will show advanced testing capabilities also, like monitor and all that. You will be able to distribute apps. Those techniques also I will teach. So complete package. Once you join any project, you know where to start, how to deploy, till deployment, like that. Plus you need, plus you know automation also. Any doubts you can ask me. And please ping your contact details in our chat. And doubts you can ask without hesitation.
Like,
Because
how,
every session depends on previous session concepts. Yep, go ahead.
is it live sessions or recorded?
Live sessions, not recorded. Live.
Okay.
Recording will
Like
be
what?
there. You can go to recording also after session.
So what will be the timings and the like duration of this training, all the things?
Uh, we need minimum 25 to 30 sessions to complete all topics. Each session 1 hour. So we can decide on timing, like according to your guys' convenience. Okay. So 8 to 9 p.m. IST or morning, any timing you have, you guys are comfortable with. And it will go on till like 5 6 weeks. So during training, I will tell you how to create trial. So trial is needed for practicing Power Apps. So without paying any kind of money, you can create trial and practice it for 30 days. Okay.
ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನೀರ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ So what can I do? Tell me. ಈ ಮನೆ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡು ಚೇಂಜ್ ದಿಸ್
Hello.
ಈ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಬೇರೆ ಮನೆ ಇರಬಾರ್ದು
Any
so
doubt,
what
guys, in our
and if you
course?
need to be here we will go
What
we
is
will go
Power Apps? Which topics? Okay. You want to see the syllabus? You can go to Visualpath website. Okay, let me show you. Let me give you direct link. Yep. So I will paste link in our chat. You can see the syllabus. And fee related details like those you can connect one to one with Visualpath team and they can communicate to you. Okay.
Okay.
You will see components also. Like this is example of component. How to achieve consistency. In all screen it's consistent. If you see same location. This 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 never changes. Doesn't confuse users.
mummy
Consistency through UI important.
mummy POLOS ಇವನು ಮತ್ತೆ POS
Getting
ಬರ್ತಾ
during this course, like you guys may have gone through HTML and CSS, or if you haven't gone, no problem at all. I will tell how to incorporate HTML in Power Apps and what are the advantages also, those scenarios as well. Because see, Outlook emails are HTML CSS based. So definitely we need HTML CSS. So when we use like using Power Automate, we want to send emails basically. Just sending emails is not enough in any project. Client wants well formatted emails. So that for well formatting we need CSS, HTML, both the things. So I will share that tips also. What's the importance? What HTML offers? What Power Apps offers? What are the differences? And all that. And remember one point: our goal is not to be HTML developer. That is also clear. Our goal is to be Power Apps developer. So main focus Power Apps, along with this HTML, CSS, little tips and tricks, UI UX tips and tricks, like that. Any
ಅವಳು
questions?
ಹಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇನ್ನೇನಾಗ ತಗೋ ನಂಗೆ ಹೆಂಗಾರ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋ ಅವ್ರು
Santosh?
ಹೋಗಿ ತೋರ್ಸಿರಾತು ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅವಳು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಳೆ ಅಂತ.
Hello guys. Yep. Now clearly audible.
Yes.
Yep.
We're here.
You can ask doubts. Any doubts? Fine.
Like in this training, like you will be helping like for interviews questions and resume preparation, all the things. Or
I will help you during training. What will be interview questions? So if you see today's demo sessions, I told you all interview questions only. What is Power Apps? What is Power Automate? And all that. During training also, after completion of training, I will provide interview questions as well.
any certificate you will get, or
Yeah.
like course completion.
Course completion certificate, I will check. But Microsoft certification related, I will tell you. So there is one PL 900 certification. Okay, let me ping you in chat. PL 900. So this is Power Platform Fundamentals certification. I recommend not to take this certification now. Reason, see, certification is actually for showcase. So just we want to show to recruiters we are certified. That's the only thing. My recommendation is now you learn Power Apps first. Get hands on with Power Apps because this is vast technology. Even in 1 hour sessions, we cover a lot of topics. You need separate 2 hours to practice those topics. Plus, you need to learn HTML, CSS. So you need to invest 2-3 months into that. Okay. So once you get hands on with this Power Apps, Power Automate, and everything, then you can go for PL 900 certification, which is fundamental certification. You can easily clear because you already have hands on, and during interview also it will help you. Next year you can go for PL 100 certification. So it is acting app maker or something like that. First, get the hands on. Hands on is very important. Just certification not important. Hands on, then you have certificate, then it gets your resume shortlisted, like that. And resume tips, like in the last session I will share like how can you bring resume, and there are some online tools also. So we can have like 10-15 minutes discussion on that. So I will share all the tips, what to write in resume and all that, those as well, because that is also important. Just knowledge not important, you have to show it also. So which keywords to put and all that.
Yeah, got
Okay.
it.
Yeah. Main thing is how much you practice after our session. Practice is the key. Daily practice and ask doubts. That is also key. Because if you have one doubt, in our initial 4-5 sessions we have basic topics basically. Those are foundation of Power Apps, because I will cover along with UI UX basic things data types also. So what is text, what is number, what is array, how can you define array, multiple types of array, multi-column tables, those things, boolean data type, color data type, data type, date time data type, like that. Yeah, if you don't have knowledge of any programs development, totally fine. Okay, that's because our tagline is anyone can be a developer. You don't know anything, that is also fine. You don't know Excel, fine. You don't know PowerPoint, fine. Direct start with Power Apps. Initially, like every technologies, we suffer, we struggle, but those are for like, this is our guided training. If you struggle in the right direction, it is going to help you. Getting in interview, some advanced topics interviewer will ask. How will you deploy? What is delegation? How will you connect to data source? How will you perform crude operations? What is component? What is component library? Those kinds of things. We will cover all that. So don't worry about that. So basically, let's suppose after completion of course, you also practice from your end. You can claim 1 year of experience in Power Apps direct, because we are covering that much topics. On paper, you cannot show like I worked in that company and I have 1 year of it, but you have 1 year of knowledge. That basically by answering questions, you can claim it. Interviewer will also get it, and this is in like Power Apps full demand today. Like when I started 4 years back, not much demand was there, but today it's altogether different scenario. Companies are struggling to get basic Power Apps developer. Forget about advanced guy. Basic guy. Basic guy also they are struggling. So you have like 1 year of knowledge. You get the advantage among other guys. Okay. So please ping your contact details in chat. Any doubts you can ask me. Tomorrow onwards we can start. Direct hands on. Okay. If there are no doubts, we can drop.
Yes, nothing.
Okay.
Thank you, Suresh.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you guys. Let's meet tomorrow.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.